Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amanda. I'm so glad you're here. Today I'm gonna start a weekend reading vlog. It is Friday and I just got all of my boys in the car. We are headed out. So we are going to go to pick up some dog food for our pups. And then we are gonna head to pick up Chick-fil-A. On Fridays we try to do like something fun for the kids for lunch. So we either do like Chick-fil-A or smoothies or something different that we don't have at home. Also on Fridays, we do something kind of special. What do we do special on Fridays, guys?
Frozen Friday.
Ice cream.
Ice cream. Yeah.
Frozen Friday, we call it. So sometime today we'll get a frozen treat. So maybe popsicles or ice cream or Italian ice or
Frozen cups.
Frozen cups. That's a place we like to go near us. We will get something frozen for Friday. While we ride along, I will be listening to The Woman in the Library by Sulari Gentile. I am desperately trying to finish that one for the Southern Charm Readathon. I'm trying to finish it today. I'm about halfway through. It is a mystery about a writer who is in a library working, I think, and she's sitting with several other random strangers, and they hear a scream in the library, and that kind of unites them. And so this is kind of the story of what happens to all those characters along the way. It's really good so far. I really like it. So I'll give you more of an update as I get further along and hopefully finish it. Alright guys, so I'm out here on this beautiful day. The sky is that nice Carolina blue with not very many clouds. I am trying to finish up The Hiding Place by Corrie ten Boom. And I just wanted to share one thing that kind of struck me as I was reading. It's at the part where Corrie and her siblings and her father are, there's a raid on their house and they're captured. And taken to prison, and the father starts to recite Bible verses from memory, and that's a huge comfort to everyone with them. And it kind of just reinforced for me the importance of memorizing things, beautiful things. I don't think it has to be Bible verses if that's not your thing, but it could be poetry, could be a song, could be a quote that means something to you. Just reminded me of the importance of memorizing things as an adult. I make my kids memorize things all the time, Bible verses, poetry, and I think it's really important for adults as well. If we're ever in a position where we don't have access to something to read, we would still have those things in our heads and in our hearts. So yeah, that kind of stuck with me as I was reading through this book. Okay guys, it's Saturday. I have spent my morning taking my time waking up and getting ready for the day, and then I filmed some videos, and now I am headed to the library to pick up some holds, and then I think I'm gonna stop by a local used bookstore, and it's just a little store, but I've only been there once and it's been a really long time since I've been there, so I'm gonna go in there and see if I can find anything good. Okay, so I just got home from the bookstore and the library, so I thought I would just share with y'all real fast what I got. I won't talk too much about them, just kind of share what I got. So I got from the library, we are doing this summer for our summer mode of homeschool, we are gonna learn about pirates. So I thought that while they are learning about pirates, I'll learn about pirates too. So I got this book, Born to be Hanged, the epic story of the gentleman pirates who raided the South Seas, rescued a princess, and stole a fortune. I saw this one in the bookstore a while ago and it just looked really good. Excited for that. I think that sounds really cool. And then they also had Pirates of Colonial North Carolina on like a recommendation shelf in the library, so I grabbed that too while I was there. And then from the bookstore, I found the book Shoeless Joe by W.P. Kinsella. I think this is the book that the movie Field of Dreams was made from, so I got that. About baseball. And then I also got The Outsiders. I read this, I think, like in high school, but I saw Chantel from Chantel Reads All Day talking about it, and I wanted to grab it when I saw it because I want to read that one again. Then I got News of the World. This, I don't really know that much about it. I know it's an award winner, and it's like a set in the West. Yeah, set in the West. I don't really know that much else about it. I have heard good things about it somewhere, so I grabbed it. Then I have The Horse Dancer by Jojo Moyes. I've heard a lot about this author, and when I saw her name, I grabbed it because it looked good. It's about Sarah's grandfather gives her a beautiful horse named Boo, who she trains in city parks and gritty alleys, and then her grandfather gets ill. Yeah, so it says, a tale brimming with tenderness and romance. Moyes has a special talent for satisfying her readers without the crutch of predictability. So I really don't know anything about it, but I've heard good things about the author, so. And then the last one I got at the bookstore is The Starling House by Alex E. Harrow. The cover caught my attention. It's pretty. And I know that this is a fantasy, and I've been looking to get more fantasy in my life, so I grabbed this to try. So that is my little used bookstore library haul. I am about to head inside and we are going to have dinner and then hopefully go swimming in the pool. I think that's gonna be fun. It's starting to get hot here in North Carolina, so our pool is open and ready to go. Okay, y'all, so it is Sunday and I am out in my backyard getting ready to read some new, I'm gonna start some of my June reads. I did want to update y'all, I don't think I ever did, that I finished The Woman in the Library for the Southern Charm Readathon. I finished it Friday at like 11 o'clock at night, but I did get it in before the end of May, so proud of myself for that one. I gave it 4 stars. Thought it was really good. It is a mystery, like a whodunit. It's about an author who is working at the Boston Public Library, and she's sitting with a bunch of strangers, and all of a sudden they hear a woman scream in the library, and so it sets off this whole mystery about, you know, who killed her. And yeah, it's hard to say anything more about it without giving a lot away, so I definitely recommend reading it if you like a good mystery. Right now I'm going to start reading 2 different books. I'm going to start The Last Quintista by Donna Barba Higuera. This is I think it's a middle grade sci-fi, but I've heard really good things about it, so I'm going to start that one. And I'm going to start 7 Days in June, and I will share with y'all my thoughts on them as I go. Okay guys, so I just read the first 3 chapters of The Last Quintista. It is really good so far. I really like it. So the premise of the story is this girl, Petra, she's 12 or 13. She lives with her family in San Juan, and they find out that Halley's Comet is going to crash into Earth and destroy it. So her family, with among others, are getting on some spaceships, and they're going to be traveling to another planet where they have like a secret settlement where they're going to live. The trip takes hundreds of years, and they're going to have monitors that are people that are going to be watching over them because they're going to be sleeping during the trip. And it sounds like they won't age as they go. So Petra does not want to leave her grandmother behind. So she's kind of against leaving, and is pretty sad that she's going to have to leave her grandmother. It's really good so far, and the writing is really good. I think it would be a pretty quick read, so I'm excited to see where it goes. Okay, y'all, I just finished the first 4 chapters of 7 Days in June. Oh, this book is gonna be good. It is, so far we've met the two main characters, Ava and Shane. Ava is a single mom living in New York City. She has a chronic illness, which I think, while it's awful for her, I think the fact that the author chose to include that in this story is really cool, because it gives some representation to people suffering with that type of disability, one that's often invisible, and so I think it's really cool to have it talked about in this book. Ava is single mom, 12-year-old daughter. She is a author of an erotic novel series with vampires and stuff, and she's got this huge following. But she has kind of like secluded herself. She says she doesn't want to have to be in a relationship, and she doesn't want anyone to see her, to really see her. Shane is also an author, and he is now sober. It seems like maybe he struggled with addiction for a long time. He's been teaching for the last little bit. He goes to schools in what the author calls the worst neighborhoods, and tries to find kids that need a mentor, and tries to mentor them and stays in touch with them even after he leaves the school. Both Ava and Shane are headed to the same literary event in New York City. I'm assuming that's where they meet. So I really like the way this book is written so far. I think it has started really well, and I really like the two main characters. So I'm excited to continue this one as well. There's two good books I've started today. Okay, y'all, just got my littlest guy down for his nap. I wanted to update y'all on two other books that I started this weekend. I started Lily and the Octopus. It's really sweet so far. It's about a man and his dachshund, his elderly dachshund, and yeah, so I don't think it's spoilery to say that the dog has a tumor, and where I'm at in the book, it hasn't been evaluated by the vet or anything yet, so we're not sure where that's at, but you can tell that the man is already anxious about the fate of his little dachshund. So clearly he's, best friends with his dog. It's really sweet, but I do think it's gonna break my heart. So we'll see. Some of the best books are the ones that break your heart a little bit. So and the other one that I started this weekend is The Year of the Witching. I don't even know what to say about that one. At first I was like, I'm not gonna like this book, but where I just ended, I'm like, okay, I'm in. I want to see where this goes. So it follows Emmanuelle. She's I think about 17 years old, and she lives in a society that is like very religious. They have a prophet, and there's young girls marrying the prophet, and her mother was supposed to be married, but went and had an affair with someone kind of outside of their community and got pregnant with Emmanuelle. So she's kind of like an outcast a little bit, and her family is kind of struggling to have food and things like that. But the part I just read, Emmanuelle went into the woods where she wasn't supposed to go, and came across two women in the woods who ended up giving her this book that was written by her mother, so like a journal type of thing. So that's where we left off. So I'm definitely interested to see where it goes. It's definitely dark, not scary yet, but I'll keep you updated. Well, thank y'all so much for watching my weekend vlog. I'll be spending the rest of my day kind of getting ready for the week. We're starting our summer mode of homeschool tomorrow, so I just need to get some fun things ready for that. And then my middle guy has football conditioning, so he'll be going to that. And we'll just kind of be spending the rest of the day as a family, probably playing outside because it's beautiful here today. It's not too hot and it's perfect for the kids to be outside. So let me know in the comments maybe what is the book that you are most looking forward to reading this month. Thank y'all so much for watching. Go out there and be kind to someone today, y'all.